Scorpions are among the oldest inhabitants of our planet, and their direct ancestors Paleozoic scorpions lived in the water, and they grew to 6 feet or more. As early as the Carboniferous Period, about 300 million years ago, the direct ancestors of modern scorpions began to gradually emerge and settle on land. Of course, modern species don't compare in size to their distant ancestors, but let's turn to these dangerous arthropods and find out what the largest scorpion in the world is. 10. Jacalopterus rhenanii. Opening our list is a fossil sea scorpion, whose pincer measuring 18 inches was discovered by scientists in Western Germany. If you compare the size of the claw to the total length of the fossil arthropod, it was about 8 feet. They lived in seas and rivers about 390 to 350 million years ago, although many scientists are inclined to the version that these crustaceans could live only in fresh water. Similar fossils of scorpion fish of this species have also been found in Wyoming in the western United States. 9. Androctonus bicolor. A black scorpion with a massive tail can be found in North Africa and the Middle East. It belongs to the notoriously sad genus Androctonus, which translates from Latin as mancilla. Adults can reach up to 3.50 inches in length, but the bulk of them are up to 3.15 inches. They move very fast and have a very aggressive nature and lead a mostly nocturnal lifestyle. When bitten, the venom is quickly absorbed and immediately affects the neurons responsible for breathing. After a bite, paralysis sets in, and a person can die within a few hours without medical help. 8. Androctonus australis. The distribution range of this species from the family Buthidae extends from the deserts of North Africa to the tropical forests of eastern India. The species is named after the epithet australis, which means southern. It has a light yellow coloration of the entire body and limbs, and grows up to 4.30 inches. Dark spots can sometimes be found on the massive claws and tail, so it is easily distinguished from other yellow scorpions. The venom of Androctonus australis is highly toxic, but adults can easily tolerate the bite without consequences, but children and people with heart disease can die after encountering this poisonous arthropod. 7. Leiurus quinquestriatus. This species of the family Buthidae is widespread in North Africa, found in Turkey and the vast expanse of the Arabian Peninsula. Leiurus quinquestriatus has easily adapted to the harsh conditions and hot climate, and lives among rocks and crevices of rocks, avoiding sand dunes. When in danger or hunting for prey, it can burrow up to 7.90 inches into the ground. The average size of this species is 1 to 4 inches, but adults often reach a length of 4.33 inches, and females are much larger than males. The scorpion can be recognized by its distinctive yellow-orange coloration. 6. Androctonus crassicorda. Known to most inhabitants of the planet under the name of thick-tailed scorpion, is found in the desert and foothill areas of the Middle East, the Caucasus and North Africa. The coloration of its body, tail and claws varies from dark red to black. These scorpions grow up to 4.30 inches tall, and the tail is massive, but the claws are narrow, like most members of the family Buthidae. This is one of the most poisonous scorpions, the bite of which leads to severe poisoning and can end in death. 5. Parabuthus transvalicus. Dark scorpion has chosen as its habitat the southern tip of Africa, and easily adapted to the arid climate of deserts and semi-deserts. It grows from 3.50 to 4.30 inches in length, and is menacingly black or dark brown in color. The sting containing the venom is broad, as is the entire tail. The venom is very toxic, and in many cases fatal. If no antidote is administered, the person dies. The danger is also that it can release the venom not only at the moment of biting, but also spray it in the air. 4. Parabuthus villosus. Another large and dangerous scorpion of the South African continent, it grows to the size of 7 inches, and because of this size its diet includes mice and large lizards. This species is most active at dawn and dusk, when it crawls out of its holes and begins to hunt. It prefers open spaces, but often crawls into wooden dwellings. It hides in crevices, so it is very difficult to detect. The coloration of its body, tail and claws is dark, but its limbs are red. Note that in the entire family Buthidae, the species Parabuthus villosus is the largest. 3. Heterometrous Swarmodami. You can meet this dangerous and one of the largest scorpions in the world in the expanses of South Asia, as well as in terrariums of zoos. Adults can be up to 7 inches long, but during World War II, an incredibly large specimen of Heterometrous Swarmodami was captured in India, weighing 2 ounces and its length was 11 inches. In spite of its impressive size, its venom is not very toxic, and when bitten, it may cause irritation at the site of the bite and mild malaise. 2. Pandinus cavimanus. The scorpion of this species, which grows to 7.90 inches, lives in the arid regions of the African continent. Easily identified by its distinctive red-brown coloration. Quite calm and not aggressive. Lives in earthen dens and feeds on anything of suitable size. One of the few species that can go without food for a long time, sometimes up to several months. The venom of the giant scorpion is not dangerous to human life, but the bite is quite painful, and the bite site is red and very itchy. 1. The largest scorpions of the species Pandinus imperata. Because of its size and its frighteningly majestic appearance, this species has been given the famous name of the imperial scorpion. Their habitat is the tropical equatorial forests of Africa. It is the largest scorpion ever found in nature, as some specimens grow up to 7.87 inches. They live in burrows and rarely attack humans. Only young specimens can sting, and females can sting to protect their young. Pandinus imperata breeds easily in captivity, and is a popular species among scorpion lovers. Here we come to the end of our list of the 10 largest scorpions. But you should always remember, whether it is large or small, the scorpion is deadly, and the venom released when bitten can cause irreparable harm to health, and in some cases can be fatal. It should be noted that the larger species are also the most poisonous. Please write in the comments if you have encountered scorpions in the wild. Share your feelings about your first encounter.